are back. We've got the medium heavyweight final now. Two representatives of Atos Jiu-Jitsu, Gustavo Batista in the blue gi, Andy Murasaki in the white gi. Andy, of course, made the middleweight final last year, took the silver medal. Gustavo Batista, a world champion at medium heavy.
Immediately pulls guard, invites Andy Murasaki to be the first one to attempt the pass.
We've been talking about Andy quite a bit. Very interesting that he was able to win a lightweight gold medal at the 2023 Europeans. We saw him take a silver medal at the Worlds last year in the middleweight division. Now he's all the way up at medium heavy, where he's looking for his first black belt world title. And what's really interesting about this match, Jake, is that we've talked about this before, about how it seems like a lot of Andy's passing is inspired by Gustavo Batista. Likes to trap the leg, likes to use a lot of heavy pressure on top.
Well, you know, Danny, this is a tall task for anyone at medium heavy, but I would say it's uniquely difficult in this situation for both competitors because not only are they both incredibly talented, but they train together. And so when you train with somebody and part of your development is spent drilling with this person, being in the finals of the World Championship against them, you both know each other so intimately. You know your jiu-jitsu so deeply. Do you have any hidden tricks that you haven't shown your training partner?
They spent so much time on the mats together. Like you said, I'm sure they're deeply familiar with each other's games. Andy Murasaki had the win over Isaac Bayen's, a 2018 world champion, to advance to this final. Gustavo had a win over Sebastian Rodriguez, a pan champion, to advance to this final. Now Andy looking to set up a back take. Trying to turn Gustavo's sweep attempt into some offense of his own.
Definitely interesting. Andy Murasaki trying to come up and turn.
Pant grips. Now he loses them.
It's going to be one advantage. Gustavo Batista.
Gustavo Batista scores the first points of the match with an advantage. About 2 minutes and 20 seconds into this medium heavyweight final here at the 2023 World Jiu-Jitsu Championships. Gustavo looking for his second black belt world title. Andy looking for his first IBJJF World's gold medal in the black belt division. We also talked about Andy's quarterfinal match yesterday. Fought Brazilian national champion Matheus Spirandelli, was down 10 points. Came back, took the back.
Oh, and here we go.
Got a finish. One of the best matches of the event.
Gustavo Batista trying to suck in the leg of Andy Murasaki and make this sweep happen.
2 points for Gustavo Batista.
And the crowd utterly silent. It's almost weird coming from the Tynan Dalbra Jansen Gomez match and hearing every little movement send the crowd into uproar, and then going into a beautiful sweep from Gustavo Batista being met with silence. It's an interesting transition.
Andy on bottom now in the closed guard. Three minutes and 30 seconds into this medium heavyweight black belt final. The 2023 Worlds. We've seen some absolutely epic final matches today, Jake.
That's an understatement, Danny. This has been nothing short of an electric day. And now what we're seeing here really is we're seeing what it looks like to know somebody else's game. Because Andy Murasaki, every movement he makes, he knows that Gustavo has dealt with it in the training room. And Gustavo has been in this situation enough times to have the experience necessary to not be weighed down by the situation, right? And like we said, Andy Murasaki, he's been in the finals before. He knows what it feels like. But Gustavo has been at the top of black belt competition for years now.
Yeah, Gustavo won 2023 Pan title this year. Believe he submitted all of his matches except the final against Jansen Gomez. Went down to Sao Paulo to compete at the 2023 Brasileiros. 3 matches, 3 submissions, all chokes from the back for Gustavo. He's been very dominant in this medium heavyweight division in 2023.
As Andy Murasaki once again getting under the leg. Remaining very active under here now.
Andy very good at sweeping from this position. This is a very common sweeping position at the highest level now. Guys like Tynan, we just talked about, is incredible at sweeping from the single leg X position. Gustavo is as well. Many of the Atos competitors. But Andy is trailing Gustavo right now. 2 points and by 2 points and 1 advantage.
And Gustavo's the kind of person that, oh, I was about to say, so difficult to sweep, and Andy Murasaki.
Gustavo trying to sweep right back.
And nearly returning the favor, and he does.
4-2 now. Gustavo Batista still leading Andy Murasaki. Medium heavyweight final. Gustavo on top in the blue gi. Andy on bottom in the white gi. Both Atos competitors, both training out of HQ in San Diego. And like you said, Jake, these guys are so familiar with each other's games. Makes for a different type of matchup. It's very technical, very back and forth, very calculated.
Just like that, Danny, we're down to our last, 3 matchups of the day. The heavyweight final, the women's open class final, and the men's open class final.
Got some great ones coming up still. And this match, of course, is incredible too.
Please report to the black belt medal podium. Amy Campo, please report to the black belt medal podium.
Murasaki has been trying to utilize his double sleeve, or this double pant grip, I mean. Either having one hand underneath the leg on the other lapel and the other hand on the pants, transitioning both ways, as you see right here, going for it again. And he's made it work earlier in the match, but Gustavo was able to sweep right back.
Now Andy's going to try and come up. Trying to create some distance so he can do his technical stand-up while keeping those pant grips. Just over 2 minutes left.
Oh, and here we go. Maybe Andy Murasaki is going side to side, trying to get Gustavo off balance enough to where he feels safe to put his legs underneath him and come up. But Gustavo continually keeping his base forward and keeping one grip on Andy Murasaki's leg as well.
We're going to get reset back to the center of the mat. Very close match here in this medium heavy final. Minute 36 left. Gustavo Batista in the blue gi has 4 points and 1 advantage. Andy Murasaki in the white gi has 2 points. No advantages. Gustavo trying to control that single leg. Andy breaks the grip on the lapel. Back in the standing position. Both Gustavo and Andy have great takedowns too. Let's see if they try to exchange some of them. Gustavo pulls guard. 45 seconds left in this medium heavy final.
Oh, but look
and
at this!
He works his way around to the back. They go out of bounds. They're going to be reset. And he just gets an advantage for that. This one winding down. Gustavo up 4-2 over Andy Murasaki. Medium heavy final here at the 2023 World Jiu-Jitsu Championships.
Look at that, Gustavo dropping his hips and head down, immediately stuffing that takedown of Andy Murasaki. And with 10 seconds left, it looks like Gustavo Batista is going to once again be your medium heavyweight black belt world champion.
Gustavo Batista has had an amazing 2023. Pan champion, Brasileiro champion, and now 2023 medium heavyweight world champion. Amazing stuff from Gustavo Batista. Great match with Andy Murasaki.
And your 2023 male medium heavyweight champion is Gustavo Batista, representing
Gustavo
Atto
Batista,
Jiu-Jitsu.
your medium heavyweight black belt world champion. How impressive is it that Andy Murasaki has been at the highest level of black belt competition since, really, I believe it was 2021 he was promoted to black belt.
Calling to the black belt medal podium, the medalist for the
And he
black belt
has
heavyweight
been
division.
ultra successful, lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight. Here's some moments from the match. Largely, Gustavo Batista was just able to impose his offense and defense on Andy. Andy really was unable to get anything going most of the match. On top, it was hard for him to get a guard pass going, something Andy Murasaki does so well. And in these situations where Andy was trying to invert, trying to get under the leg, trying to make a sweep happen, it was just too difficult. And right here you see at the end, Andy Murasaki, in a last-ditch effort, dives to the back, tries to turn it into a passing situation, keep his left foot on the far leg, but Gustavo rolls, recovers,